now, obviously being very good at home, and obviously just got a real win. I think we just continue to build momentum in all sorts, and no matter what lineup is out there, I think we all play really well together. And then I think we've been forced to do that because of injuries and different stuff like that. So, it's just a really connected group, and we're just going to continue to stay together through anything, no matter if we're playing well or not.
Games like this or seasons like this, one loss can spill into three very, very quickly.
Yeah.
How important, when you look back now, was the Minnesota game and helping in this game?
Huge for us. It provides momentum. Getting a win on the road provides confidence. It's always tough once you get to the end of your schedule. It's the toughest part of the year, really. Every team has played each other. Every team knows each other. So scouting reports are even more crucial, and there's nothing new that's going to hit you. You know what's coming, and that makes it tougher to score on teams, and that makes it tougher to defend teams, because you got really good players who step up at different moments. So it's a grinded out part of the year. You got to get these wins, and they're all going to be grind out games. And we grinded one out tonight. We did on Sunday as well.
What have you seen from Hawkeyes and from Cordell this last week?
I'm so proud of those guys. Those guys, you see in practice, and they make moves, and they do things that you want them to translate to the floor. I'm always on Cordell about getting on the block and making aggressive moves to score and getting to that left hand. Sometimes he's a very, very gifted passer, and sometimes he passes sometimes when he could score. And so that's why I've been trying to tell him that for a while, and I'm just really proud that he played with a lot of confidence tonight, and he's getting back to what he's done in the past. And I don't want to say his former self, because he's always been himself, and he's always been able to score on the block, and he's just now coming back with added confidence. So I'm just really proud of him. And Bakari, he stayed the course throughout this entire year. He's had up and downs, and his mental toughness is something that has just improved dramatically, and I'm really proud of him for that. And he's a really gifted player. I knew that since he stepped on campus, that he was going to be someone who could help us out. And he's done that many times this year, and he's been huge for us recently.
There's been frustration or something there.
Yeah, I mean, when you struggle to score for 2 straight games, and you finally see an open lane, you just want to go and finish it strong. Like I was saying, it's been frustrating for me, but I got to keep reminding myself that I'm drawing so much attention from other teams that it's creating open looks for guys like Bakari, Cordell, even Joe T is getting some open threes and stuff like that. So it's tough. I think I'm going to continue to get better and work through this. But just to see that open lane felt really good.
What impressed you most about just your team tonight?
I think it was just mainly Cordell and Bakari really stepped up off the bench, provided a huge spark for us. Ryan, Joti, everyone was terrific for us. Everyone contributed.
You saw a lot of attention in high school, obviously, defensively. Is it the physicality that teams are imposing on you this year? Or maybe imposing is the wrong word. It just seems like there's a lot of grabbing and clutching and holding and things like that.
Yeah, I thought back to that, but then you think, the guys you're going up against in high school aren't quite the same.
Sure.
Athleticism, height, speed, all those types of things. So when you're getting held by a 6'6", 220 guy who's just chasing you all around the whole game, it's a lot different than guys that's 5'9" that can just kind of rise up and finish over them. There's not shot blockers coming in high school too often, so it's a whole different game. And I think I'm still learning on how to adjust to it, but I think game by game I'm getting better at it.
What's it like for you to see everybody kind of pick one another up? How CJ, everybody naturally kind of gravitates to you. You're not hitting, but then Bakari comes off the bench, and everybody seems to be picking up one another.
It's just been our team mindset all season long. We've had guys go out with injuries, obviously a lot of adversity has hit our team this season, but I think that we've done a good job of just staying connected, trusting in the guys that we have in that locker room. We're just kind of next man up mentality.
What element we wanted to be aggressive towards, what we wanted to work on, and we did just that. And I just felt more confident. Like I said earlier in the week, I feel like my old self again, and I have the confidence to shoot the ball and know that it's going to go in. And when I'm doing that, I just feel like I help the team out a lot more.
Who are you saying that to?
My guys. I was just letting them know, like, hey, I still got it. I still got it in my bag.
Didn't they already know that?
Yeah, they did. They just wanted to see me do it, so I finally did it, and everyone was happy about it.
When did you kind of feel like the explosiveness was starting to come back?
That's tough to say. I mean, like I said earlier, I've always known it's still there. It's not that I lost it. It's just been all confidence, all mental. I've just been trying to tell myself lately, regardless of how much you play, who you're on the floor with, situation, time, score, whatever, you just play as hard as you can. And I know that sounds cliche, but like that's really all I'm doing. I'm just playing. I'm not playing to not make a mistake anymore. I'm just going out and being loose and just being myself.
Is there a turning point you can maybe credit that to, or is it more kind of a gradual change for yourself?
I think it's just been a gradual change. It's been a roller coaster of a year, like I said, early in the week, but just coming out here and being my best, I know I can benefit and help the team. So that's what I want to do.
Is there a sense that your team needs you now without CJ? Is that part of it too? That you just feel like you talk about the opportunity?
Right. Yeah, I think that's also a big part of it. There was more minutes there to be played. We knew that they were going to be up in Louise's space. We're going to make it hard for him, Bakari, to get shots, to get the ball moving. We wanted to make sure that we were getting them the ball, but also know that inside they can't guard us there either. And I think we did a good job of mixing it up. 3-point shot and getting it inside. I think at the end of it, just getting stops was the big part.
You and Bakari.
Here, what's different about this team?
I mean, everybody's just we're so connected off the court. Everybody hangs out with each other. Everybody's really unselfish. We're always looking to get people going. And just whenever the hot hand's going, like today might have been my night, and everyone's, giving me confidence to keep going. And the next night might be Joe T, next night might be Cordell, next night might be CJ. And we all just want to see the next man win. And I think that's the biggest difference about this team.
Maybe one of the more resilient teams you've ever been on? You guys seem like you got all kinds of things going against you, and it never seems to matter.
Yeah, definitely. They were that before I even got here. They were resilient last year, and we having guys back like Weezy, like Luka, Ryan, people that's been around for a while. That whole type of mentality is still here. And I think I fit in right there with the mix.
I feel like you got a pretty comfortable role right now. Like you kind of know exactly what you need to do for this team and how many minutes you're going to get and where your contribution to the contest.
I'm getting more comfortable every game. Every game I'm just kind of feeling it out because, again, each game is different. But I'm definitely feeling more confident and comfortable on the team. So.
What's going well for you guys when you play the defense like you did for the first 10 or 11 minutes that you guys did tonight? I think you held them to 8 points through the first 10 or 11 minutes.
I think just playing hard, playing with energy. Of course, we had a few road performances we didn't like on the defensive end, and we wanted to make sure that against a really good team like Ohio State, we just couldn't have that same effort on the defensive end. So we wanted to come out, play as hard as we could, and just lock into the game plan.
Start with defense, and that's what we did. We came out with defense, and then everybody just got hot in the beginning. Took a lot off Luka. They kept doubling Luka. He kept finding people. I think he had 4 assists. His career high, 4 assists, 5 assists. Just doubling. We were just all stepping into it confident and just knocking it down.
And why was this bench so effective?
Our bench, it's amazing. We have an amazing team, amazing group of guys. Just want to see all of us succeed, and all of us do better. And it's just, we're thankful for that, because it's a lot of teams that, teams don't care, you get down or you're up, and teams don't care about the energy. But we feed off that. We feed off our bench, and we feed off the fans. Yeah.
When you guys are playing defense well, I think you guys held them to 8 points or something like that through the first 11 minutes of the game. When you guys are playing that well defensively, what's going on? What are you doing well?
We're just all connected, to be honest with you. We're just all in sync. We're talking, communicating, boxing out, getting over screens, helping, tagging the roll man, recovering. Just doing all the right things on defense. And we can just be very dangerous if we're really all locked into our defensive scheme.
You're going to start challenging some of these guys to 3-point contest there?
Soon, very soon.
In seriousness, you look much more comfortable out there. What's that from?
I mean, just coming in here, shooting by myself. Coming here every day, I don't know the amount of 3-point shots I put up, but it's more than a lot. My arms always hurt every single day. Get treatments on my arm every single day. Put ice on it, and just staying confident. To be honest with you, just stepping into it and knocking it down.
You almost see it as a challenge when teams back off of you?
I don't really see it as a challenge, to be honest. I just feel like, it's an easy shot for me. Nobody's guarding me, so I have to knock it down.
Thanks, Joe.